Time Independent Women's Forum, Hadley Heath Manning. Hadley, if this is affecting Donald Trump, at least in polls, it has a funny way of showing it. By and large, a lot of evangelicals have been supporting Donald Trump, and judging from this latest CNN national poll, his overall popular support has got up, and he looks to be much more competitive with Hillary Clinton than he did a little more than a few weeks ago. So what do you make of all this?
Certainly, Mr. Trump is putting together a coalition of voters who don't necessarily stick to party lines, don't necessarily stick to ideological lines on certain policy issues, but he's got broad appeal. He talks about the issues from a populist point of view. He uses language that's everyday man talk. He doesn't use political jargon, and that's the appeal. He presents himself as a strong and aggressive leader, and the people who are looking for that quality, strength, and someone who projects strength, those are the people you're most likely to find in the Trump camp. Now, other candidates are going to try to build their own coalitions of voters, especially if they look towards the general election, but it's going to be a different coalition depending on who the nominee is. How do you think Super Tuesday's looking, the winner-take-all states a couple of weeks later? You always hear this analogy that it's Trump's, contest to lose here, but how do you frame it? Well, certainly expectations are important when it comes to political contests, and as we've seen in the first 4 states, if you have high expectations going into a contest, even if you perform well, the headlines the next day will be you underperformed expectations. So the Trump camp has certainly set the bar high in terms of expectations for Super Tuesday. The other candidates probably wisely being more tepid in the expectations game. All right. We'll watch very, very closely. Hadley Heath Manning, thank you very, very much. Of course, all of this ahead of Super Tuesday, a dozen states, nearly 600 delegates at stake. Coming up, the former Republican governor of New Jersey who is saying, Donald Trump, wait just 1 minute. I'm not talking about Chris Christie. I'm talking about Christine Todd Whitman. She's next.
At MFS Investment Management, we believe in the power of active management. By debating our research to find the best investments, by looking at global and local insights to benefit from different points of view, and by consistently breaking apart risk to focus on long-term value, we actively manage with expertise and conviction, so you can invest with more certainty. MFS, that's the power of active management.
Now everyone who uses catheters can get a better catheter with Liberator Medical's free catheter sample pack. There's the all-new compact catheter for women. Fits in your purse. The self-lubricated catheter. It lubricates itself in the package. The closed system catheter, pre-lubricated with its own collection bag. The polished eyelet catheter for micro-smooth comfort. The discreet pocket catheter. Call now and get your free catheter sample pack.
Call 1-800-622-0619.
As the numbers come in and the winners are chosen, stay with Neil Cavuto for Smart Super Tuesday coverage. It's a special Coast to Coast starting at 8 on Fox Business Network.
Watching TV is always better when you're with friends. That's why Dish created the Refer a Friend program. Every time you refer someone to Dish, you'll both save $50. But the savings don't stop there. You can refer up to 10 friends in 1 year to save $500. So what are you waiting for? With Dish Refer a Friend, you can get amazing savings and plenty of company to watch your favorite shows with. Visit mydish.com/refer or download the Dish Refer a Friend app today and let the savings begin.
How fast are Allegra gel caps? Relief before the movie starts. Fast.
I didn't know you got a cat. Fast.
Non-drowsy Allegra relieves your worst symptoms 2 times faster than Claritin.
We're going out in an hour. Fast.
Allegra gel caps. Not just fast. Allegra fast. Guaranteed or your money back.
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, then you owe it to yourself to call this number. Let our experts help guide you through the process of negotiating a tax settlement. Call this number or go to tax10000.com.
Do you like free travel? Do you like free cash and prizes? Yeah, you do! Then you're going to love Dish Perks. Only Dish customers get access to dozens of sweepstakes opportunities each year. In fact, right now, you can go to dishperks.com and enter to win a trip for 2 to my homeland of Scotland. And who knows, you might even run into history's most famous Scottish celebrity. Not me. Sean Connery. Visit dishperks.com to check out all the perks of being a Dish customer.
And watch Join or Die with Craig Ferguson, Thursdays at 11 on History.
No matter if your move is big or small, moving is never easy. But Dish takes the stress out of moving. Not only is it free, it's easy, and you keep all your favorite channels when you move. So you can take your property brothers with you. Dude, you can't read that.
Moving with Dish is free and easy. Call today and you could get great deals on premiums and sports packages. Don't forget to ask about upgrading to the Hopper. And watch Property Brothers Wednesday nights at 9 on HGTV.
It's Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump. You would vote for Hillary Clinton?
I don't believe I could vote.
Oh, wow.
I would have to stand aside. I'm afraid I would have to.
All right. If Donald Trump were the nominee, the founder of Hobby Lobby says, you know what, I would just sit it out. I wouldn't vote at all. Former New Jersey Governor Christie Todd Whitman going so far to say if it were Donald Trump, she would vote for Hillary Clinton, assuming Hillary Clinton were the nominee. Right now she's endorsing Ohio Governor John Kasich, but the former governor of my fine state, joins me right now to explain this. Governor, good to have you.
It's good to see you again, Neil.
Those are strong words, Governor. Obviously, your successor
I know.
Feels
I
differently.
I don't want to.
Explain why you have that position.
Because if the choice is between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, I'd have to think seriously about voting for Hillary Clinton. I don't see sitting out an election. That's unfortunately what too many people have been doing for too long and has gotten us to this place. I could write in, that's a possibility, but I just can't see voting for Donald Trump. He has so far based his campaign on the kind of divisiveness and bias that is going to cause real trouble in this country, and I don't see him as a presidential leader. I don't see him as the leader of the free world. I couldn't get myself there to vote for him.
Wow. What do you think of Chris Christie getting around to doing just that?
I'm disappointed. I was very disappointed in it. I was surprised. I wasn't surprised. But given all that he had said about Donald Trump on the campaign trail, and those were things with which I agreed, it was a big turnaround for him. I presume that there's something in him for the future, or he has gotten some kind of agreement from Donald Trump. But, you know, for the governor of a state as diverse as New Jersey, to be able to be comfortable with someone who just dismisses whole groups of people because of their ethnicity, where they come from. I mean, the Mexicans coming across the border, they're all rapists and murderers, or not murderers, he didn't say that, but they're criminals and rapists. He did say that part of it. To someone who I don't know that he ever denounced the super PAC that was doing robocalls on his behalf that ended up by saying, don't vote for a Cuban. New Jersey has the second or third largest Cuban population outside of Cuba. These are good, hardworking people, and to dismiss them like that is very, very divisive, and bad things can happen.
But do you think he's dismissing all of them, Governor, or, as his campaign likes to tell me, as Mr. Trump has reminded me himself, I'm bringing far more into this party than anyone who's left this party, referring to Latinos and all of them might be offended, but then saying, look, I got 46% of the Latino vote in Nevada. I'm bringing in people who've never voted before, period, let alone Republican voters. So I'm adding more than I'm subtracting. What do you say to that?
Well, I just worry about the hatred that's being fueled and the tacit okay to behave this way. I mean, my 10-year-old grandsons watched that debate, unfortunately, the other night, and I was appalled by the behavior. Not that Cruz or Rubio would take on Trump or Trump at them, but when they start yelling at each other and bullying. I mean, these bullying tactics are not what we want people to see about this country. That's not who we are. I just cannot get myself to a place where I think Donald Trump is the one that I want to have in the White House representing this country. And, you know, people will say, well, we want a businessman. Okay, I get that. But that's why I'm for John Kasich, someone who can get things done. If you want a businessman who has, albeit been very successful, but successful at taking at least 3, if not 4 of his companies through bankruptcy as a way to do it, that's not what we want as my definition of a successful businessman at the end of the day. I want someone who can govern. I want someone who can bring people together at the end of the day to get things done. You can't fire Congress. You can't fire the federal workforce. You can't fire the Supreme Court. I don't know how Donald Trump plans to get things done if he doesn't have that capability. And you're not going to be able to bully everybody.
I hear what you're saying, Governor, but one thing that's very obvious is he's increasing his popularity. He's increasing his poll lead in all these states. Nationally, a CNN poll that shows him at almost 50% support, much higher than the 35% so-called ceiling he was at a little more than a couple of weeks ago. So I guess what I'm asking you is his very emergence and his continued success has prompted candidates like Marco Rubio, for example, to return fire with fire, to return, a little zinger with a little zinger.
Sure.
What do you think of that?
You start descending downward. I mean, we've seen this happen around the world before, and it's not a pretty sight, and I don't believe that's where we want to be. But it does appeal. People, listen, Neil, we've talked about this. People are frustrated and they're angry because government just has not been working for them. It hasn't been. And unfortunately, that's continuing, but it's going to get even worse if you have somebody at the top who won't work with the other side, who absolutely refuses, who says they're all idiots. Anybody that disagrees with them, he demeans them. That kind of thing is not going to enable him to, he being Donald Trump, be able to run the country in a positive way. He's bringing people in because people don't know right now any other way to express their anger. And I give both he and Bernie Sanders credit for at least getting the public to recognize finally that the way to make change and the way to be heard is through the ballot box. Because, again, as we've discussed before, too many people just weren't voting. They just weren't bothering, and that was sending the wrong messages.
Governor Whitman, thank you very, very much.
It's a pleasure.
All right. Christy Todd Whitman, we'll have more to this.